If you own a home and you want to buy a new one before you sell without having to write a contingent offer, buy before sell programs are something worth considering. They're not all built the same, but the right one solves a real problem. And this is how my favorite one works and what it costs. If we haven't met, I'm Rebecca Richardson, aka the Mortgage Mentor, and this channel is dedicated to me sharing everything that I know about mortgages to help you make smart real estate decisions. So when it comes to buy before sell programs, the benefit of using it is that it allows you to do a couple things. One is tap into the equity in your current home, so you can use that as a down payment for the new one. And also some programs do allow you to be able to exclude that mortgage payment from qualifying, even if you're going to be closing or even if you're going to be selling after you purchase your new home. The way it typically works for guidelines is that if somebody is purchasing a new home before they've sold their old one, then two criteria needs to be met. Where's the down payment for the new home coming from? And you need to qualify with both mortgage payments. Now, for some people, that's a fine strategy. It totally works. They have money other than the equity that is in their home, and we just qualify them with the two mortgages and keep it moving. But for some people, they're kind of caught in that in-between stage. Qualifying for both homes isn't an option, and also maybe their other funds are locked up where they don't want to, say, sell stocks for a down payment or tap into their 401k. They really want to use the equity that is in their current home. That's where a buy before sell program will come into the picture. Now, the reason why it matters if you can make a non-contingent offer is because that's typically going to make you a more competitive buyer. Some sellers don't want to deal with the what if factor of if their buyer's home is going to sell or not. So being able to make a non-contingent offer, meaning that your ability to purchase the new home is not contingent upon you selling your old one, makes you look more attractive to sellers. Also, being able to buy a home and then move from your current home into the new one, take a little bit of time, or maybe if there's some updates that are needed, painting, things like that, just kind of creates a nice little buffer, and then you can sell your previous home or your current home after you moved into your new one. So the benefit of using the buy before sell programs is that they can help alleviate that pressure. The pressure to buy and sell in the same day, move, do all that kind of stuff, or the pressure of not being as competitive of a buyer. So how the general category of buy before sell programs work is they're typically dealing with one or both of the aspects of what it takes to be able to buy before you sell. So one of them is being able to essentially place a backup offer on your home, saying if you don't sell your home in the traditional sense, you have it on the market, but let's say it doesn't go under contract, you're not able to sell before you buy, these companies will have a backup offer there and they are committing to buy your home. So what that allows us to do is exclude your current home's mortgage from your debt to income ratio on your new home, and that way we're not hitting you with both mortgage payments. That does have to be done with a conventional loan, and that's because there is a specialty guideline that allows for these type of exclusions. And so keep in mind that that really is going to be something that primarily is only going to be able to be allowed for with a conventional loan. The other part of these programs that it deals with is being able to tap into the equity in the home. So in the traditional sense of having a bridge loan, meaning bridging the equity from your current home into the new home in forms of a down payment. My favorite program is a strategy that does both. It both can remove the home from the debt to income ratio calculation, and it allows us to basically unlock the equity in your home at a 0% interest payment. And so what it allows us to do is unlock the equity of your home at 0% interest with no monthly payments. How it works is you buy your new home, use the equity from your old one, move in, and then list your home on the open market with your favorite agent. So the way that you normally would. If it doesn't sell within 120 days, this company will buy it from you. So that way you're not holding this home for months and months and you have the operating costs of holding two mortgages. So you have 120 days to sell. And then when you do sell, then their profit is 2.4% of whatever the sales price is, or $9,000, whichever is more. But they do have those thresholds, but they take that fee out of your proceeds at closing, not up front. And it does allow you then to, like I said, go ahead and buy your new home without having to wait for your old home to sell. Now, let's say that you don't sell within 120 days, pretty rare for that to happen. Most of the times it is going to sell within 120 days. But if it doesn't, then that's when that backup offer does come into play. They will go ahead and purchase the home, pay off your liens as far as your mortgage liens, and then they will relist the home with your agent that had it listed in the first place. So the nice thing here is you're still able to work with a real estate agent that you trust, but you have a little bit of a safety net there with this buy before sell program. And then once it sells, you keep all the equity minus the program fee, commissions, and any holding costs. Your equity doesn't disappear, and most of the time with these type of programs, that's what most buyers are concerned about. So there are, like I said, some protections there to make sure you're able to move forward in your timeline, but still get the most out of your equity from the home that you're selling. Now, for buyers that maybe have the down payment, but the debt to income ratio just doesn't work, they do have another kind of step down program that just provides for the backup offer. So they're not tapping into the equity in terms of a bridge loan. The fee for that is only 1%, but what it does allow us to do is remove the current mortgage from the debt to income ratio calculation and just qualify buyers on the mortgage on the new home. So sometimes there's a pushback for the fee for these programs, and I get that. It's not for everybody, but I will say that for the buyers that it makes sense, it does make sense because it allows them to go ahead, move forward, not have to wait on a contingent offer, make sure they can be the most competitive that they can be on the new home while still working with an agent that they trust to sell their old home once they have moved out, have it staged, show it vacant, just a little bit of a lifestyle, a little bit of a more seamless process. So that's really where these programs can come into play. So if you're a move-up buyer, if you have a home to sell, but you want to buy, this is a program worth considering. It's a conversation worth having. And if you have any questions, I'm here as always, and I'll see you next time.